Well, this week has been filled with major headlines in the U.S. and around the world. Here's more in our Week in Review.
The week begins in Texas.
We're following developing news out of Texas as firefighters battle a massive blaze at a petrochemical plant. The fire started at around 11 a.m. Sunday in two tanks at the Intercontinental Terminals Company in Deer Park.
Also on Monday,
Boeing is facing increased scrutiny over safety concerns, and a grand jury in Washington, D.C. has subpoenaed one of its developers in connection with that 737 MAX 8.
Moving on to Tuesday.
The crisis in Venezuela is driving two allies closer together as President Trump prepares to welcome his Brazilian counterpart to the White House.
Also that day,
the Supreme Court issues a ruling on immigration favoring the Trump administration's policy proposals. In a 5-4 vote today, the Supreme Court ruled to restrict parole or bail for illegal aliens during their deportation hearings.
Midweek, the Federal Reserve holds its key interest rate steady.
The U.S. economy is in a good place, and we will continue to use our monetary policy tools to help keep it there.
Plus, the FBI joins the investigation into the deadly Boeing 737 MAX 8 crash.
President Trump touts a manufacturing resurgence taking place under his administration. Speaking at an Army tank plant in Lima, Ohio today, he said after many years of budget cuts and layoffs, jobs and companies are coming back to the country.
Moving on to Thursday, New Zealand imposes strict gun control in response to the nation's deadliest mass shooting in history. Also that day,
Well, weekly jobless claims fall more than expected as the labor market remains strong under President Trump.
back at the White House.
President Trump signed an executive order on Thursday to protect the freedom of speech on college campuses and also to promote transparency.
And the president approves Nebraska's emergency declaration request in the wake of deadly flooding. Meanwhile, in Syria,
We're following breaking news right now as reports say the ISIS caliphate has been fully conquered in Syria.
plus Secretary of State Mike Pompeo continues his Middle East tour. Finally, on Friday, the president meets with Caribbean leaders at Mar-a-Lago while back in D.C.
Just moments ago, we learned that Robert Mueller's Russia investigation and the findings have been handed over to Attorney General William Barr. The Russia probe has officially come to an end after nearly 2 years.
with no further indictments expected. Rachel Acenas, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.